I hope everybody can just talk out their problems if they have disagreements and stuff like that. Even though the turn up is way more entertaining, sometimes we got to refrain from that. Sometimes we got to refrain from doing certain shit and responding in certain ways just for the entertainment of people. And Brad Leak just pulled into the backstage, so I'm gonna let Brad Leak up.
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
Good morning.
Yes, good Saturday morning. So I have found myself in a viral situation. I don't know how. I've been discussed on multiple platforms. I'm new to this sector. I am a friend and colleague of Bullets Gotti. So I come from what you call, I guess, the ghetto sector. I'm still trying. I guess we still have it. This YouTube thing has been fluid through the pandemic. So I don't know if we have it all identified. But at some point, I was on Ice Corleone channel as well. And he became interactive with a young lady named Clydiva. I don't know nothing about Clydiva. We probably had about a month interaction while she dealt with Ice. And that's it. Yesterday, the sister ended up in New Jersey. And she was honestly all turned around. Where she needed to go, she couldn't get there. So being a gentleman, married man, I know Clydiva is, I guess, what you would call sexual. I guess I'll let her define her own brand. It ain't for me to define. I'm not interested in her brand. but his sister needed help. I get the sister where she needs to go. During the process, she goes live. None of my business. I'm not a content creator. I don't. I heard the term this. I'm not a channel holder. I like that term. And I had the sister Queen's Throne saying my seats was cloth. I got on a.
Hey, but let me cut you off real quick. I'm gonna let you finish, but just giving you a heads up. I'm about to bring my little sis Queen's Throne in, and you are mentioning her, so I'm just letting you know I'm bringing her in now.
No problem. She mentioned me first, so that would be respectful. Like you said, I didn't know what your topic was or how it flow over here. I'm new to it, and honestly, I'm gonna settle in. I'm gonna get to know this sector, man. Why not, right? So I hit you with a sub. I guess I sub to all the people you deal with or interact with from different platforms. So you ended up in my mentions this morning. And I peeked in to see what's going on. And ironically, I saw Queen's Throne's writing in green. I don't know what that means, but I did say, you know what? Let me see if she sees my text. So I responded. She responded. You read it. And here we are.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you this before she responds. Is it an issue that's an issue, or is it an issue that you just want to discuss with her?
No, I just wanted her to know who I was. Not an Uber driver. New Jersey's not a safe place. She's saying Minnesota, Chicago. I'm pretty sure that you're not gonna get 20 people to back that statement. But New Jersey's not safe, especially for a lady who don't know where she's going. Again, and my point of reference of bringing up Minnesota is, I guess it would be okay in Minnesota to let people get where they go. She didn't say she's the ops. Let me say this too, because this happens a lot with supporters and channel holders. If you go for multiple channels and two channels don't get along, you get pulled into the middle of stuff. It seems like I'm getting pulled into the middle of something because Clydiva's not my op and Queen of Throne is not my op. So when she says ops, I'm from New Jersey. I'm from the hood, so maybe we use it differently. I'm with that East Coast slang, heavy East Coast. So maybe we just miscommunicate.
Okay, so I'm gonna let her respond because I did hear her say you kind of lost, so maybe she can let you know what's going on. Go ahead, Queen.
Shout out to Dyse TV. I would like to say, never mind my voice because I've been speaking like a motherfucker. But anyway, I would like to say that Minnesota is not soft. First of all, nobody left Clyde.
I can't hear her. Is she talking?
Oh, you can't hear her?
Me? I better go out and come back in. That's how StreamYard goes sometimes.
Yeah, jump out and come back in. Go ahead, Queen.
All right, so I don't know what his issue is or whatever. I never said nothing about Newark and all that. I never said anything about that. So I don't know why he's doing this. Ooh, Minnesota ain't nothing, and Newark is hard as hell and all this and that. Bro, I'm from Chicago. Like, don't play with me. Period. You can say anything with that you want about Minnesota, but Minnesota is little Chicago. You want to know why? Because most of the motherfuckers from Chicago moved to Minnesota. You feel what I'm saying? Like dead ass, go over North Minneapolis. You talking about motherfucking Minnesota? I'm talking about Minneapolis. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, I ain't here to beef with niggas about states or whatever. I really didn't even know, dude. And if he looked at another portion of my live where I was speaking up on Clout Chaser TV, lying on me about me donating to ICE, which I've never donated to him, but he had said some shit on there. My sister concealed ringleader had called it out. And in the live, I had pointed at his picture, the dude that got an issue or whatever the problem is. We trying to iron this shit out like some clothes. But I definitely said, like, dude, I definitely look, don't interrupt me. I definitely said, dude right there didn't do nothing to me. I didn't even know there was the dude in the car. Look, Clyde got so many people in her chat talking shit or whatever and lying. Maybe you were mistaken for somebody else. I don't think a cloth seat comment, and that goes back to Clyde. In reality, it wasn't a sneak diss to you. I didn't know that would get so under your feelings.
I'm not in my feelings. I just wanted to clear it up. But when you're a young black, well, I'm not young no more, 49. But when you come from the hood and you make your own way. Like I have certifications, I have advanced degrees. You can't just let somebody take your.
I have a career. I have a career. I'm no dummy. I'm no dummy. Don't get it twisted.
But see, here's the thing. I never spoke you up before, right? I ended up in the middle of something, and maybe rightfully so, because I don't know all of Clydiva's background and all her smoke, right? But I never challenged who you were. You said that I looked like some mechanic or something because of the uniform.
I mean, but
I'm the executive director.
Can I explain?
I'm the executive.
So in the live stream, that
you have to let me respond.
Hold on, y'all, one at a time.
Statement to me.
And it's going on and on and on. Like me making something out of nothing. Nobody was going that way. That wasn't no drag. I could drag your ass. I'm trying to be respectful. Now, you crying about me saying class seats or whatever. Come on, man. Come on. We ain't gonna do this.
No, I just wanted to clear.
But in that live stream that I was, reacting to, Clyde playing all these games or whatever, and she kind of wording shit. So you don't really know who she's talking to. Are you listening? Or are you talking over me?
This isn't about Clyde.
Okay. Boy, are you listening or not? Like, I don't got time to be playing with your ass.
I'm listening very well, astutely as well.
Okay, so you were mad about me making a comment about your cloth seats. But I'm just telling you, why in the fuck we didn't understand? Because in the live stream, y'all talking about, yeah, niggas can get it and all, whatever the fuck little slick ass shit y'all was saying. We don't know who that shit directed to. And I ain't finna sit there like no goofy bitch and be looking stupid.
And hold on real quick.
And some of my people said that you was in her chat talking shit. So it is whatever. If you're mad about cloth seats,
I don't know who you are, ma'am, and I've never been in Clydiva's
I don't know
chat.
you either.
I cammed up on her camera a couple of times because I knew she was coming to the East Coast. I got involved in the ICE stuff because I was on ICE panel. I never got involved in this sector. I just found this sector yesterday.
Hey, look, check this out, bro.
Congratulations to you. You saved a hoe that don't want to be saved. Great for you, but nobody left her out there. Nobody left her out there. She's not my responsibility. We ain't cool. She victim shamed me. She talked about all type of people in my family and shit. Like y'all is misdirected. Y'all need to do your fucking research.
No, I'm not trying
I'm just saying.
Sides though. I'm not
I don't want you to pick sides, but I'm just saying, like, you sitting up here talking about how you caped for Clyde. What does that mean to me? She don't got no business being out there. Why ain't she out there with her children?
But I don't have no beef with you. I guess that's what I'm saying.
I don't have no beef with you either, sir.
Can I say something? Check it out.
I just did a 24-hour live stream, so I kind of got to flex my voice because it's tired.
Hey,
I'm not trying to.
I'm letting you do your thing because I know you just put in 24 fucking hours. I went to sleep, went to work, came back, and was in the live 3-5 times.
Man.
And it was going down. But hey, brother, check this out. If you say you just found this sector yesterday, I'm gonna give you fair warning. Just if you want to sit back and watch the sector, do that. But it goes so deep and back so far that you can never get everything that's going on. So if you build relationships with certain people, build your relationship. Just don't engage with the bullshit in this sector. I'm just, that's not a warning to you like something's gonna happen to you. That's more of a warning to you, like looking out for you, because man, motherfuckers' lives is getting fucked up in this sector that you just found.
No, I appreciate it, bro. I really do, and I'm gonna, tread lightly and figure it out. But I just wanted.
But see, you got to understand something though. If you go and you start going to one channel that you like and you start responding on people, then or making comments or anything like that, people are gonna come for you. Like Queen Strong, what she's trying to tell you is you don't know the situation with her and Clydiva, and the reason why, like, you might come in and see Clyde and be like, oh man, people just treating her wrong as shit, because you don't know what she's done. Just like if you came to Queen Strong and was like, oh, people just talking shit about her, I don't see nothing wrong with her, but you don't know her because you just came yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You have to know the backstory. You would be better off just watching people's content when they're talking about real shit than paying attention, than responding to anybody's beef on here, because you will never know the whole thing.
Brother, that would make sense if I did that. I never addressed Queen's Throne. I never commented about her. I didn't find out who she is until she was talking about me. That's when I got an in-depth look at what she looks like, what she sounds like, what she talks about, until she mentioned me. I understand that. Whoever's accusing me, somebody's accusing me of saying that I commented against her. They're lying. It wasn't me. Pull the receipt.
So you're not here. So you're not here to. There's no problem from your side, right? You're not trying to have an issue with Queen.
I just wanted a chance to clear my name because I ended up on her live for about an hour. The car ride was about 35 minutes, and she commented on it for about an hour. So for an hour, I'm in her live. She said, that sounds like this tranny such and such. You know how you meet somebody, hey girl, just playing.
I mean, no, you said that like I went to your channel to attack you or something.
That's all.
I didn't, it's not like I went to your channel, just pulled up your video. You were in a video where Clyde was in it.
No, I'm okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real here.
I also don't have a channel, and I won't have a channel.
And I apologize. I was talking real slick, but at this point, like, some of my people or whatever, I've been gone for a week, brother. I got a career. But I've been gone for a week. Clyde been out here running her mouth. Some of my people had said, that dude right there be over there talking shit. So you know what I'm saying? I'm being
and I just wanted to address those people because they gave you bad intel, and I just wanted to bring my own intel. That's all. Very maturely.
Hey, I respect that.
I'm not disrespectful to women. In fact, that's why I did what I did. Everything out of my support for women. And I'm very transparent. You'll see too, because I'm hoping that my story helps somebody else, because we all come from tough places trying to make it out here. But my wife,
I salute you for holding your cool and not engaging back like that.
Oh yeah, no, we're not with a.
You know what I mean? Because my little sis, she was ready for the shit if you wanted it.
I can hear it.
No, I read them words wrong. I just seen smoke. I was
Queen,
like, what?
Queen, I don't want this to go unnoticed. You know what I mean? Just for him, when you told him don't cut you off, which I understand, because there's a whole lot of that shit that goes on, but he was actually agreeing with you when you said that. He said he liked that, iron this shit out like some clothes. He said, I like that.
Okay.
I'm feeling that.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't want you to think that I just be sitting up on my panel. I feel that. I do too. I rap and shit. I don't want you to think that I just be sitting up on my panel just going at motherfuckers. I don't do this or whatever. I advocate for children. I look into crime cases, all type of stuff. You know what I mean? Conspiracy theories, the elite.
It seems like I saw some young faces, like a Buddy Lee. He looked a little young. But I'm sure there's going to be some mature content. I'm sure this is better over here for me than where I've been in deep gang ghetto culture. And just because I'm from Avon and 14th Street, but I want to be above that. So I want to be stimulated. But let's be clear though, Queen. I'm here for the fuck shit too, though. I'm here early.
Oh, me too. I get messy.
Doubt.
I get messy, but you know what I mean? I know how to stay focused and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Look, hey, New Era Media said, I'm in Newark, New Jersey right now, and Queen's Throne is super good out here.
Oh, salute. That's what's up.
All right, well.
It's being that you in New Jersey.
Where nobody at. I wasn't trying to say like Minnesota just hard as hell. It's the best place, whatever. I ain't saying all that.
I tell him I run the housing authority in Orange. I'm connected to housing authority in Newark, and I'm always on Avon and 14th supporting my young boys. The gang boys there consider me OG. So if we want to get to know each other, tell them, let's connect. What hood are you in Newark? Newark is not big, but at the same time, it's not small either.
That's what it's supposed to be about, networking.
Exactly. So tell them,
I hope you the right type of OG.
Yeah,
there's a lot of
we've heard this before.
OGs, but they jackets is fouled up.
Hopefully I can answer. What does that mean? You
Go
know if
ahead.
I'm the right type of OJ?
No, we're just saying because we've seen people come in saying the same thing that you're saying a few times. And most of the times it turned out to be something else. People always come into the YouTube set, especially this sector, claiming to be this and be that. And then we'll see them 2-3 months later, they're a totally different person, engaged fully in the bullshit and everything, not carrying themselves the way that they carried themselves when they first came in. So what I'm saying is the way, how humble you are right now, stay that person, bro. Because this sector is full of shit, bro.
Here's the other thing. I probably, if I want to troll, I probably should start by not using my full government name with my middle initial that is specific. Like I cannot fake who I am. So you can immediately cross the Facebook. There's only going to be one Brad K. Leak that shows up. That's a black man. So I have no choice to be humble because I have a lot to lose.
If you've seen the portion where I talked about cloud chase, I'm not trying to bring this up and say it's your fault or nothing. I'm just trying to get to a point here. If you've seen the portion where I had looked at the short clip that my sister had made of Cloud Chaser saying what, Death of the Cloud Chaser saying what he said, I had even commented in that video and did a circle around your profile picture that's underneath mine right now on the screen and said, this dude didn't say nothing foul that I heard. So I didn't even know that was the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you was the same person. You know what I mean? I was just talking shit.
Me and Death of the Cloud Chaser beef for about 5 or 6 months. I really wanted to fight the dude, but we ended up squashing over the last couple of weeks.
Yo, hold on, Brad. I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but that don't coincide with me, bro. You said you was beefing with Death of a Cloud Chaser for a few months, right? And you said you came from the Fugazi area, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you've been with them for a while, how did you just find this sector yesterday?
Because I stayed between 3 channels: Ice Corleone, Bullets Gotti, and another guy called Maine the Milkman. I didn't get anything in the mentions. I only commented there. So I didn't know how Gotti got as big. Only now I'm starting to learn how Gotti got as big. Because I'm like, the people, maybe 40 or 50 of the people on the channels I'm on are the same. So they became my family. But I will look up and see 100 viewers, and I never said, who the hell are the other people? I just didn't do enough research and go deep enough. I only found it during the pandemic. Since April, I've only been on YouTube.
Okay,
I mean, Gotti lied on me on his page too, so.
I'm just saying, because we do got people, like, I've never seen you personally.
Some of them may have seen him at.
I've never seen you personally, but you know, I do got a lot of people in the chat saying that they've seen you on multiple channels. They saying you are new, but they said you've been on multiple channels kind of being messy, sir. So you can't answer to that?
Messy. Not like I said, I'm with the shit, but I let people start trouble with me first. And then
So I'm saying, are you rocking with a certain side or something? Like, are you rocking with Clydiva, Bullets Gotti, or who's your main camp?
I am with Floss TV. If I had to stake my clan with Floss TV, the money team, but we're not in. He has my channel on the. Y'all don't know him in this sector at all. He tried to come up and meet ZX, and ZX banged on him. So I guess he's going to try to, dip into the sector. But no, this is my first. Floss TV, Bullets Gotti, and Maine the Milkman is the only channels. Oh, and I did probably 1 or 2 appearances on Sugar Shay, but that other thing got too messy, so I got out of that.
Okay, so how do you keep finding yourself in the messy situations?
Oh, no. I'm willing to pull up and share any information and participate in the panel. You be on the panel long enough, somebody gonna say something to you, and you gonna say something to somebody, especially with the amount of drinking that people do on the panel. I'm not a drinker, I'm a smoker myself. So I don't get chemically imbalanced, but I've sat on the panel for people for 5 or 6 hours, and you watch them change through the process. But what you gonna do? I've always anybody I beef with have always come back and apologized, and there's nothing ongoing, and I couldn't go live with 10 hours for nobody. But no, if somebody say something to me, I'm gonna say something back. So that's how I stay in the mess, by just being engaged in the panel.
By responding and defending yourself. Is that what you're saying? So you don't necessarily throw shots. Is that what you're saying?
No need to, because if I throw a shot, then I don't get to drop this little tidbits of information I have for these young people. I definitely want to always hold myself with high integrity. But I also, I'm from Avon and 14th Street, so somebody come at with me with the shit, so I'm not going to run from it. But they always come. I think they just test me to see if I say who I am, because how can a guy speak so educated and say he's so hood at the same time? I literally consider myself the official educated hood.
And see, like I said, I don't know you, so I'm just asking questions or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm loving this chop up. I have nothing to hide.
So it is what it is, and usually that the shit you talking about, that usually don't make it over here. We usually don't do it over here. You know what I mean? I opened it up and people were talking about it. You seem to address something, and being that Queen's Throne, that's my baby sis. So
yeah, I'm sure Queen's Throne got
a
big cloud over here. From what I'm hearing, it seems like Clydiva, maybe a ZX. I don't want to talk out of turn. They seem like they're the villains, but let's see how
where over here.
Out.
There's no villains on Dyse TV at all.
Not on your channel. I'm sorry. I don't mean your channel. The sector. I don't know. I'm learning.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, but I'm a little bit confused because you was like you with the smoke, but now it's like you're talking about people like they villains. The only thing I've ever did is defend myself, and I can get real motherfucking grimy and dirty. I mean, I like to sling mud and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Again,
when people come for me,
I may have misspoke. If I misspoke because I'm uneducated, then that's probably lead to some confusion. All I'm saying is it seemed like a couple of people get beat up on, and but again, I'm just learning it. But I'm not here to defend nobody. If I like what's happening, I'm gonna participate. If I don't, I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Can you not state that like that you're uneducated? I just don't like that.
I'm uneducated on the sector, not literally. I'm speaking on something on who's villains and stuff, and haven't done an ounce of homework. That makes no sense, right?
Oh, right. I feel you.
Yeah, no doubt. And another thing, bro, if you can refrain from tossing names out, because that's one way to bring the bullshit, like you said ZX and Clydiva and stuff. We don't really do that over here, because I don't need nobody thinking that this is about them. This show ain't about them. This is Dyse TV. And I don't give nobody that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? But I also tell people certain things, like don't mention, if you got something to say and you don't want nothing coming to you or something, then just say it in an educational way where you're educating or something, or bring into the attention of the actions of how people move, as opposed to, this one person did this. Because if you're calling out one thing about one person, that's kind of being hypocritical, because multiple people suffer from the same type of shit. They do the same shit. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're just going to bring awareness to something or whatever, just do that. But like saying like ZX and Cly is the villains and shit, I understand where Queen is coming from, because that's like you putting words in her mouth, saying that she's saying they're the villain when she's not. She's just saying she's responding to the fuck shit, just like you say you are.
I respect that. Thank you for that. Duly noted.
It's all about how people move. If you move a certain way that offends somebody directly, you cannot tell them how to respond to them. And you can't tell them not to. All you could do is hope they don't, and try to bring some resolve in there and be like, hey, it's not that serious or whatever. But you can't tell them how to respond to somebody. And I don't think that people that's coming in new or anything like that should even comment on it. So like if you're in Clydiva's channel and she's talking about Queen's Throne and you don't know nothing about the situation, nothing out of your comments should say anything about Queen's Throne. Now you can say something directed towards how people act like Queen's Throne if you don't like that. But if you direct it at her, then what do you think she's going to do back?
I don't even do that on Floss TV. If somebody got something to do with Floss and it's one-on-one, I let them handle it. We don't just jump in and bash. Not the panel people. Some of the Floss's, trolls in the chat will do that. But I don't do that, because again, I'm not a troll. My whole name is who I am on Facebook and in real life. So I can't just stick my neck and stuff. I got to be really willing to go the whole route. And I don't want no smoke at 49 years old. And I have a pension in the career. I'm not interested in blowing what I got.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. You need to get an avatar and get a screen name, like any other thing you do on YouTube, because if you got a pension and all that type of shit,
right,
being involved in where we're involved in, for one, you got to have tough skin, but you need to keep your personal business to yourself and off of social media.
And I appreciate that, because if that's what that comes on this sector, the other sector, it's not that many people. If that becomes on this sector, then I'll have to keep my ass in the trees, because I don't know how to troll, man. I don't feel I got ADHD, and I just don't have time or patience to try to be two different people, man. I don't want to become bipolar on the top of my ADHD. I'll be really fucked up.
Look, I said that earlier. Ant Team Smoke said trolling don't have to be a fake account. It don't. People troll with their real shit. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, like you said, you might just have to stay in the trees and shit. And this isn't the sector. I'm not the sector. This is my own shit. But I do know almost everybody in the sector. You know what I mean? But staying in the trees is not saying anybody's a hoe or anything like that, just because some content creators might say, oh, y'all in the trees, you can't get in the comments. Don't let people influence you. Move how you got to move. If you got to stay in the trees and just watch like you're watching television, that's okay. That's what I was trying to tell people at the beginning of this. People don't have your opinion doesn't have to come out on nobody's chat. You don't have to say anything. People don't have to go live or have to turn on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? People get harassed and all that type of stuff, come back with the same name that people been harassing. Sometimes you got to change that shit up. It don't mean you're making a troll account. That just means that you don't want the fuck shit. Look, check it out. I got another account that's actually my real account. Now, when I come through with that account, nobody knows that it's me, because they don't necessarily know who I am. That's my original account. Like your account right now with your real name and shit, that's your original account. So if you made another account called Bubblicious Fish Eyes or something, nobody would know it was you.
It could be tied to this account here, or I have to have two different logins.
No, I mean, you can make another email or whatever, and I'm not trying to tell anybody how to make a troll account to fuck with people. I'm just talking about y'all cannot be serious when you come on shit like YouTube. Facebook is one thing, but see, that's where I got to explain to you where there's a difference between social media and media. This over here is media. This is a business over here. So people come over here thinking that this is somewhat like Facebook and shit, and they're two totally different things. Don't come on YouTube posting your family pictures and all that. This ain't that social media.
That was a major lesson you just taught me. I just considered all the internet, all social media. And as I see my wife saying, yo, you going too far, I'm like, what are you talking about? Now I see what you're saying. You really helped a brother today. And I'm 49. I don't know how old you are, but I listen. Like I said.
Oh, I'm younger than you. I'm only 41, but you know what I'm saying? Age don't have nothing to do with wisdom.
It don't. But when
you got child geniuses.
See, and y'all asked me, was I the right OG? So I hope now I just proved it. I like to when I learn something from somebody young, I stop and let them know, yo, I just learned that from you, and I'm 49. So I hope that inspires them to say that all old heads don't not listen.
Oh yeah, no, because there's a few young cats that I like to listen to. You know what I'm saying? One of them being my young G, Tazo from Tazo TV. Very bright young dude. You know what I'm saying? So we all need each other, and we all have to be able to understand from each other's view in order to learn how to change what needs to be changed. You know what I mean? Because if somebody's wrong and I know they're wrong, I still need to understand their view. That's called integrity. Of what, you know what I mean? Exactly.
Yep, it's called integrity.
Now check this out. Jamaican Girl says something that might help you also. Jamaican Girl said, I have my real name on all my social media too. This sector made me change everything. And if you look in the chat, you can see a few people in here. I'll have to say my chat room and my channel, I get a lot of people over here that have been through the bullshit, and they come over here because they feel a lot safer over here because they don't have me screenshotting them, doxing them, hitting them up for money and all that. Not saying that, not trying to point at nobody, but a lot of people that are in my chat right now all have the same story. And I love it that they can come over here and all of them can feel safe. No matter if they go out of here and there's fuck shit all around there and arguments or anything like that, they know when they come here, people like to call their channel Switzerland. This is really Switzerland. We don't do none of that over here. And before you go back on, Preach been in here for a long time. I just want Preach to be able to at least say something, because he'll sit there and chill the whole night.
Shit, what is shit? What's up, family? What's good?
Chilling, man. You
woke up at 3:30, you know, and I'm vibing with y'all, man. You feel me? We cooling. That's
for
about
sure.
it, man.
You know, I just wanted to let you get yours in too, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm about to just I might slide with the homie a little later. His birthday Monday, but you know how black people do. We're gonna celebrate on the weekend. So, but right now I'm cooling, man. We got big sis up in here, you know, big homie Dyse. And
What's up, Queen?
We just
Anything
get
else you want to add?
all the ducks in a row, man. You feel me? That's it.
Nah, I was just like, shit. I was like, what the hell going on? Shit, But I don't got a problem with dude. I'm sorry I said that your seats was made out of cloth or whatever. It really the joke really had nothing to do with you, but you know what I mean? I didn't mean for this to happen, but I thought it was real smoke for a minute. You know what I mean?
Real shield ass nigga.
They all made
It's
up
all love
Right.
though. Everybody get roasted though. Everybody.
I just didn't
And I
want
just talk shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I do.
It wasn't just the seats made out of cloth. It was the tranny. It was that he looks like a mechanic. So I just wanted to make sure I gave myself a proper introduction. It was multiple stuff.
I apologize.
No, salute. And again, I truly am not offended. Just gave me an opportunity to introduce myself. You actually gave me an avenue on the door, honestly.
Yeah.
So, and I just walked in it properly. That's all.
Well, brother.
And I just want to say before I get off of here, I never want anybody to feel like they have to pick sides or whatever. But again, like bro said, if you're new to this sector, this shit go deep. You know what I mean? There's been, victim shaming going on. You know what I'm saying? Where motherfuckers is being made fun of. You know what I'm saying? Like I was molested at 4, and Clive popped on her live and made fun of me being molested at 4 years old. She went after my mother, all this and that. And I'm not telling you this for you to pick sides, but when she went after my children. So when I respond, don't judge me or whatever,
She's
but
just explaining her approach and why.
Yeah, last night was not a drag. That was just a low key chill. I missed the Raw family and I was chilling with my people, but because it can get real fucked up in there, like real shit. But I don't got no problem with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Just forewarning you, like what Dyse was saying, he's telling the truth. This is not Facebook. Do not use your real name. Take that picture of your wife. You and your wife is beautiful as hell. Take that off though. And again, you don't have to troll, but you could just be you under a different name. You know what I mean? And then just be like that and just keep it, just stay out of little shit or whatever. You could be there supporting and watching or whatever, but if they
look, I will tell you this. I will tell you this though. My people that's in the chat right now, they will be watching you.
Facts.
Not that I'm sending them on you, but just off of how you moved, where they've seen you at, they're gonna watch you, because the reason why they said we help you to the right type of elder and stuff like that is because they've seen this story before. We've read this chapter before. Not saying that that's who you're gonna be. We're just saying that it's not the first time we've heard this. So if you claim to be whoever you claim to be, please stay being that. And I'll tell you this, I'm not gonna beef with you, and I'm not gonna call you out or nothing if I see the bullshit that you do. But if you come over here and I've seen it, I will let you know about yourself.
I appreciate that, brother.
Right. And I would not knowingly just, talk shit about you if I didn't know, I don't know what you're gonna change your name to, but
day one, my girl.
it ain't at you. It ain't at you. I don't got no issue with you. I thought y'all was gonna first, so that's it.
All good. I got pretty thick skin too, man. You don't make it to 40.
You gotta have it.
Yeah, you gotta make it to 49 years old, working in white corporate America without thick skin, man. I was assimilated to be a white man. I've been wearing a white polar bear for over 25 years. So once you can deal with that, and so to 2 months ago sometime, me and my son have a 24-year-old college grad who said, Dad, you know what? Your generation is the problem. He wears, every day he goes to work, he runs and manages an Apple store in Freehold, New Jersey. He wears a black at Apple shirt. He said, "Dad, you wasn't black enough in your day." So I am learning so much from our young folks, but they also need this knowledge we got. I think they don't think they need this knowledge. I love their social activism. I love their pro-blackness. Reminds me of the 60s and 50s, but they also need to make sure they keep getting educated, because the man will change the game at some point. He will change the game again.
Did you just say you was assembled as a white man?
Oh, yeah, I assimilated to be a white man going to college in the 70s. Growing up in the 70s, Martin Luther King helping create these social action and affirmative action programs that I was able to utilize in the late 80s to go to college. I then got accepted to KPMG Newark, one of the big 4 accounting firms, through a diversity affirmative action program. But as soon as I got in there, they put my Newark, New Jersey to the background and taught me how to be West Orange, Livingston. So I spent my career learning how to be a white man in corporate America. And then my son comes in, he wears a black apple shirt, and he wears his hair any way he wants to.
But see, now check this out. Do you agree that, you know what I mean? Because you always want your child, especially your son, to be better than you, right?
It's my only goal in life.
Exactly. So can you agree that he's taking a better walk than you took? Because I don't agree with what you said. You know what I mean? As far as you was assembled as a white man in corporate America, when I think you should have took what it took, like I guess what the white man is doing, but was a black man in corporate America. Now your son, he's doing that. He's being himself, a young black man in corporate America, graduated and everything, wearing his hair how he want to wear it, wearing the clothes he want to wear. That's moving black in corporate America.
That's moving extremely black in corporate America, and I pray it keeps going. I pray these young people keep moving. I probably won't get to benefit from it in my life, but I know my grandchildren is going to have a better day. I don't have any yet, but they're going to have a better day. And that's
Wait, hold on, bro. Hey, Willie, you know I fuck with you, my guy. You know I do. But that stuff right there, man, keep that over there. If you come in and say what's up, just say what's up. Everybody don't got to talk to each other that don't fuck with each other. And that ain't no
Dyse,
shot at you. I understand what you're saying or whatever, but come on, bro. Don't do that. What's up, Queen?
Dyse, I don't know if this is meant to be funny, but Day One had said something in the chat. I think she was meaning it as a joke, but I just want to drop some gems right quick. She said something, "Cause I'm not from 63rd." Like, that ain't no just a rap lyric. You know what I mean? Like, dead ass. Like, it's people that live over there and shit. It's not a rap lyric. My homeboy Duck just died and shit, and I don't find that shit funny. That would be like a motherfucker coming up here talking about they smoking on Tuka. I don't play like that. I don't know.
I hear
motherfuckers
you.
Making these little rap songs and shit and saying little stupid ass shit, and then motherfuckers run around and regurgitate that shit and don't know what the fuck they talking about. But I'm just gonna say that. You know what I mean? I ain't coming for Day One, but I'm just saying let's be responsible about what the fuck we saying, because Duck was my boy in real life.
My brother, somebody
Duck came to Minnesota. My ass.
So somebody else is clowning me in the comments, and I want to just correct them because they playing themselves a little bit. They said it sounds like I'm trying to play big bag, take little bag, and they want me to put up 401ks. I want them to pause and put that away, and they should know I have a defined pension plan. It's a 403B. I'm not sure I'm the one they want to play with that, but I'm cool. I'm cool.
But check this out. What they did to you was tested you to see how easy it was to pull your chains. You kind of slipped right there. You see how you just start explaining yourself and what you got and all that type of shit. Now, I told you, my people, man, the people over here gonna watch you and they gonna test you to see who you are.
No, listen, on the other channel, obviously I'm 49. I'm well in this situation. So that's what I have supporters that say he's been getting money since 99. And I got other haters that say, oh, he just here. So I don't know who these people are. So I just want to respond accordingly. That's
no doubt. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm just making sure you understand, because you have been around long enough to understand the rules.
Yep. Yeah, no.
Like Team Smoke said.
I know the rules. I just don't know the players. I know how to play the game. So that's what I would do on the other channel. When somebody trolls me, but mostly I'm able to give out tidbits. But a lot of them is too young to even get it yet. They're 20-something years old, and I'm like, man, I can't stay here long. these some of these people are younger than my kids, so I got to find a better sector. So I'm happy to be here. Much more. This is the most mature conversation I've ever had on YouTube this morning.
Man, we try to keep it that way over here. You know, we try to keep it civil over here without dissing anybody, because really when it comes down to it, like I say, you can't tell nobody how to respond to anybody. But at the same time, I want everybody, even when you're responding, to understand that you're responding still to your people, whether you want them to be your people or not. By default, we're all on the same team by skin tone and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
But also, let me respond to this though, and make sure I'm not acting big time. A 403B means the government gives me that money. I don't have to take no risk. I ain't doing nothing special. I ain't out here trying to diversify my portfolio. It's just defined. So that don't make me fancy, but it also though it's not a 401k. So I don't want to make it seem like I got more than anybody else. I'm just blessed. I work for the government, man. I'm not a sole proprietor. I didn't make millions. I just take my salary and go to hell home. I'm 3 or 4 checks away from unemployment with kids in college like the next man. So I'm not flossing.
But see, do you understand?
I'm gonna jump down, bro. Okay.
All right, man. All love to you, sis.
Much love, bro. Thank you. Salute, preach.
Oh, by the way,
I'll be listening.
Man, y'all go subscribe to Queen's Throne.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I'll be cooling, man. I'll be cool.
What happened? I'm lost.
No. He said he knows me from T History. T History, cool old dude. I just found out he existed. You feel me? And he be chopping it up when he can, how he can. And he kicked a certain person out of his panel because he was just causing a lot of confusion. And I was like, I kind of fucks with that. You know, most people in this sector, bro, they feeding into it because they know it's going to generate attention. And he like, nah, fuck that. I don't want that.
Hey, check it out. I love it. I love it when my loved ones, you know what I'm saying, low key check a nigga. So I'm gonna listen to my bro Chris because he always got my back. He said, hey, Dyse, get ready for work, nigga. So he right. I do got to get ready for work. I appreciate you, Chris Sams, man. I appreciate you guys.
Salute you, man.
Coming up. You know what I mean? And
I'm gonna be on the lookout for your content, man. I appreciate you this morning. Let me chop it up and get cleared out of there. And thanks for the advice too. You're gonna see me around. I'm gonna hold it down like the OG I said I am. That's my promise.
For sure. As long as you can do that, because I mean, from where it look right now, people are already looking side-eyed at you because they see you different places. Me, I never seen you, so I can't judge it. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to give you some gems that you can use, because I'd rather stop people from engaging in most of the shit. Not to say that any one person is wrong or nothing like that, and not to say that I don't tune into the shit, because most of the time you can see me there. You know what I mean? But it's not healthy either. That's why I talk about myself also. It's not healthy for me to actually get up and want to go see the beef and shit. Even though I'm working on that, it's still there. I still jump up and, you know, I try to not go in, and sometimes I end up in just by the people I fuck with.
Take the hood out the boy.
You know what I mean? Some of the channels I fuck with, I'll go in and they'll be talking about it, and I won't jump out because I'm in full support of my peoples. I'm in full support of the channels I rock with. So even if they're talking about somebody, I just won't engage in the conversation, because I'm not there to see what I don't click videos because, oh, somebody talking about this person in the title. I don't do that. The people I watch, I go to support them no matter what they're talking about, because I never came to them for the shit they're talking about. I came to them to watch them. They sold their self on me. Like when I go to Queen's Thrones or Diva Tomboyish or anything like that, I like their cadence. I go to Preacher's channel, we be like 3 people deep in there, and he be bumping music and shit and chopping it up. I like his style. I go to see him. It doesn't matter what he's talking about. I like the person. And I think people should start judging channels by the people instead of going to these channels because of the fuck shit. Because a lot of fuck shit I went to go see, I was mad that I went to these channels. Also, before we get up out of here, let me because if I don't, Day One gonna go the fuck off on me later. But Day One said, "Tell him I have 3 million and shut up." Tell
him I'm a certified public accountant and I can help you get the most out of that $3 million and away from the IRS. Listen, nothing intimidates me, so I love that talk. You need somebody to help you, I got you. Somebody you can trust. God bless.
Look, that was, for me, that was a good sign right there, because day one, and he is a she, just to let you know. But day one, when she said, "Tell him I have $3 million and shut up," you could have went any way on that. You could have jumped there. Well, who the fuck is she telling me to shut up? Instead of noticing just the "tell him I have $3 million" part. And what'd you say after that? Well, I can show you how to get the most out of that. You know what I mean? Even though she like, I don't need you, but at least you went a respectable route for me.
She don't need me. I'm gonna send her God bless, but I hope she find a good accountant to take care of her and handle the IRS right. Because having $3 million sitting around, the IRS is watching you. So she gonna drop her net assets. I'm gonna let her know how the IRS is talking. I'm about this life.
But see, do you understand where she's coming from? Like at the same time,
I don't.
She might know a little more than you, and maybe don't. So when you say stuff like, "I can help you do this," that's almost insinuating to somebody that they don't know how to do it.
No, I'm just telling you so she's throwing out the fact that she has $3 million. She's talking specifically to me. The only way that $3 million motivates me is how I can help her with it. Other than that, we might as well stop talking about her $3 million, because it's hers and it has nothing to do with me, and I could care less about it. I never asked about it. I never came up here and got into any money conversation. So if anybody's gonna have a money conversation, we're gonna spend it to what I do with money and count for it and keep the IRS off your ass. And shelter.
He'll give my money to a channel holder to get home. Shit, I wish motherfuckers would give money to this channel holder. Shit.
Hey, Dyse, a young lady that comes into our sector is roaming around New Jersey talking about, "Hey, can you help me?" Who I've hit her Cash App before. I've supported Clydiva, but we want her to come over on our channel and do interviews, and cross-pollinate and do views. My guys I'm working with, we only had our channel for like a month and a half, right? You know how long this game takes. And she hits me up and she's stuck. Am I wrong? And for helping her get to where she needs to get? No, I wish she wouldn't have went live. And I probably could have asked her not to go live. If I had
No, you couldn't have.
I wouldn't have. I would have said, can I just get you where you got to get? So part of going live with me was to pull me into something, but I beefed with the guy Ice, and I was being petty because he kind of did me dirty. His channel started growing. He was like, "I don't need y'all no more. Y'all get out of here. Y'all go do something."
Well, look, Jamaican girl said, "Ask him how we can reach him. I have a couple people who need a good accountant."
My name is Brad K. Lee on Facebook. So you can hit this is literally who I am, Brad K. Lee. New Jersey CPA, New York CPA, PA CPA.
Cool. Oh wow.
No, they gonna.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know where you be moving around at, but you came over here and made my chat act different than we ever act over here.
So Ant said he see me in beef. I just asked Ant what beef. I been in what beef with Ice Corleone. I sit on the channel. That's all they do. They bark on each other. That's the second.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Ant, that's family. You know what I'm saying? That's my people. But he is a channel holder, and one thing I want to do different than other channel holders. If people want to come up here and they want to discuss it, that's cool. But being that Ant Team Smoke has a channel, I believe you can go and address him over there. You know what I mean? Like if he said what he said in there,
Ant Team
then look for his channel, because you just might go over there and get some y'all might get an understanding. You might end up being a supporter of his. But I would rather, if you guys are going to have that conversation, go give him the view and you know what I mean?
Will do, Dyse. I've seen Ant around. I'm when I see him again, I'm gonna say, "Hey, Ant, cam up. Let's have that conversation." But I'm gonna go to his page as well. It's enough.
Yeah, but just don't go over there to conversate like you did here, like conversation like a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to go nowhere and get out of line, because Ant's channel is not like that either.
He thinks I've been in beef, so I think he misunderstands how it is, but it's also the sector I'm in too. But it's important for me. My perception is important in this world, so I'm willing to have the conversation.
For sure. And anybody for the future, if anybody ever comes up on my panel and you guys hear me laughing and all that shit, it's not necessarily that I'm laughing at people. I just laugh at the jokes or laugh at certain shit people say. Plus, I'll look at Preach ass when he hear me giggle and shit, and he'll just make me laugh even harder and shit because he'll just start laughing on camera and shit.
That's a fact.
But if something's funny, I'm gonna laugh. It's not that I'm trying to side up or come at anybody. I just like a good time. You know what I mean?
Big
I like
sense of
good
humor
conversation
over
and a good time.
Big sense of humor over here with me. I love it.
Yeah, no doubt, man. That's how we do it. Also, before we get up out of here, let you guys know, anybody that has been interested in seeing the episodes that have came out so far on the show Lovecraft, I will be hosting a watch party offline later on this evening after I do my open panel live. So anybody that want to see that Lovecraft something, I forgot what it's called, but
by the way,
everybody,
you got me in trouble. You got me in trouble, Dyse.
How?
Because remember I said I was going to go to, when we was in the chat, I said, Queen, I'm going to come over to your channel. You said, well, we can come up and talk to here, right? So we came up and talk to here. And then Ed, I'm going to go over there. She said, well, I got a channel out here, hit my link.
Yeah, and see, I didn't even think about it like that at first, and I should have told you to go over there, but I was just like, man, if y'all want to come up, go ahead, fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
but the reason why I told you to go to Ant's channel is he do have a channel, but I got to get ready to go to work.
No, and that right, and we're gonna let you go because you gotta make that bread. Queen, I promise I'm gonna come up. We're gonna have the same conversation on your channel in front of you.
Yeah, he gonna go over there. I'm gonna make sure of that, Queen. I'm gonna follow that nigga everywhere he go. Be like, hey, nigga, what about Queen? Go hit the link at Queen, nigga. There ain't no look. I'm gonna state this for everybody on YouTube. If you have a problem with Queen Strong, there is no reason why you can't hit her link. She's on live for hours because she doesn't do live every day. Because what she does at work, she comes and makes up for that when she comes back. I don't even go live when she go live because I know I'm gonna be in that motherfucker 2-3 times. I've literally been on her live at night one time, went to sleep, woke up, they were still rocking. I'm right back in, go to work. She got me through work and everything. And it's not that she's one of those ones that she has to do 10-hour lives or anything like that. But the work that she does, she's not here all the time. So I appreciate her for doing that. But anybody that has a problem with her, she's the easiest link to hit. Nigga, she'll be live morning, noon, and night. Hit it anytime.
Yeah, she was live, so 12 hours yesterday. It took me 3 hours to figure out what she was saying about me. It was so much content.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and look what you said. I appreciate that. It was so much content. She do 10-hour, 24-hour lives with nothing but content. Real content. You know what I mean? So I'm glad you said that.
But can I say this on the way out the door? And I'm gonna hit the exit button so y'all don't yell at me. Go Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys. This is our year, baby.
Oh man, get the fuck out of here. Hey, get him out of here. Get his ass out of here. Nigga threw that in there. That Dallas shit. He seemed like a Dallas nigga.
Right.
Dallas Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
No offense to y'all. Conceal ringleader.
What's up, sis?
It's a little sis. Look, Queen Strong said I went like 24 hours, 2 12-hour streams. Yeah,
Yes,
you be putting it in. You be putting it in, no doubt. Look, I'm happy. I'm proud of you guys, man. You know, I'm proud of you guys always being cool and respecting what we do over here because you guys are a part of over here. So if you mess up this home, you messing up your home, the only safe place a lot of us got still. You know what I'm saying? So I want to commend you guys for being respectful, even while talking shit. You know what I mean? It was a cool session. I appreciate my man Preach for coming up. We're going to be open panel later, Preach, so you might want to come through. We're going to have some good talks. You know what I mean? I want observant stuff to come through too. You know, I appreciate that, Ant. And anybody that's not subscribed to my man Ant Team Smoke, man, you guys go over there and subscribe. Shout out to Leonard, Ollie the Sag, New Era Media. Y'all go subscribe to New Era Media. Go subscribe to Conceal Ringleader, Queen Strong. Y'all see, these is my chat be filled up with a lot of channel holders too. This is where the channel holders and the viewers get to congregate with no problems. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the people that got major issues or do that fuck shit, they usually don't come over here. You know what I mean? So we good. But shout out to Lucille and C-Dub in the building. Lily Rose came through. What up, sis? Lily Rose be going at niggas. You know what I mean? But there was one thing that happened with Lily Rose, and I don't have a problem with anybody on YouTube, but one thing it's one thing to call somebody a bitch or anything like that, but when you call somebody a black cunt, I'm not cool with that at all. Just like I'm not cool with bitch or calling, if you're black, saying, like if me and Preacher at it, oh man, you old black Hennessy drinking motherfucker, you old black nappy taco meat on the chest having ass nigga, you know what I mean? That black part fucks with me, especially when you already know the person is black. But what people aren't understanding is that word cunt. That's a very nasty word. And nobody, not a man or a woman, should be called that. So I just want to address that to anybody that's wondering. I didn't agree with that. I wasn't a part of the beef or anything like that. But you, come on, man. Lily Rose didn't have to be called no black cunt. I don't give a fuck what she does on YouTube. And I see her in places where she get into it with people and everything like that. She do her thing too. And she got ways that could be different or whatever, but nothing warrant her to be called no cunt by a man. That's not cool. I don't give a fuck what the person do, Jim or whatever he say, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no issue with him or whatever, but that part, that was fucked up. And that shit was not cool. And I've seen people address it, but I don't see nobody necessarily addressing the word. That's how bad the word is, because people don't even want to repeat it. Everybody keeps saying that, oh, black bitch this, black bitch that. No, it wasn't black bitch this and black bitch that. It was black cunt this, black cunt that. I hate that fucking word, man. That shit is dirty. And you motherfuckers ought to be ashamed of yourself out here doing what y'all do to people. You understand what I'm saying? So when y'all out here, I don't understand how people let this shit get them emotionally. You started off on YouTube watching TV. This is interactive television and you niggas can't handle it. Shit's crazy. Shout out to Floss TV and salute to Brad Leak for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and that is a very horrible word. And I don't appreciate that shit. And Lily Rose should not have been talked to like that. And with that, man, Preach, you got anything you want to say before we head up out?
Man, I'm gonna be there later, man. Peace, family. Hey, yo, I feel like this is gonna be a great weekend. Like I said, man, I stopped drinking Monday. If it's anybody who wanna have chats that feel like they looked at me drinking, it was like, oh, it's a problem, this and that. Hey, look, I'm gonna go live, we can talk about it. Or if you feel like, man, you wanna stop too, shit, man, we could start a whole thing, nigga. You feel me?
So are you agreeing? So are you agreeing that your drinking was a problem?
Of course. Yeah.
So will you agree? Will you agree that being that that everybody, including me, was basically promoting it, made you drink a little more?
No. Can't nobody force me to do nothing.
No, we didn't force you. I'm just saying you didn't tilt the bottle up at all because we over here Hennessy Preach and all that shit.
No, I changed my name to Hennessy Preach because ZX had said that in one of the panels I was in, because I was turning up the bottle. So I had changed it to Hennessy Preach one day, but it didn't like motivate me to drink more. Nah, I always have drank like that. I'm just you know me, I'm devil's advocate like a motherfucker.
No, I'm just asking, did anything have any influence on you going harder? Because I told you that one night you went live, I wanted to get in touch with you, but I didn't want to do it on a live. And I wanted to get in touch with you and tell you, like, bro, you was fucked up. I think you need to slow down.
I was lit. And
you know what I mean? But people
said that. Yeah, and I agree with it. And I see, this is the thing about me. I drank like that since I got out of the military. You feel me? I can drink like that for real. And it's just for the first time, a whole bunch of people saw it and comment on it. And I was like, well, and then I sat
breaking up. You breaking up on that was so stupid to say, not knowing the history. That's it. I love it. I love it over here, man, because we come over here and take accountability and resolve shit. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I do gotta get up out of here. I know Chris Sam's about to hit me up talking shit like, nigga, you heard me say get ready for work. My nigga, what's up? I'm trying to look out for you. Anyway, man, thank you guys all for tuning in, man. I appreciate you guys. My man Preach, I'm gonna get at you later, man. You already know what's up with me. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the faculty. Shout out to Queen's Throne and the whole royal family, man. Shout out to the Wolf Pack, all my peoples. Especially shout out to the faculty. I love y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in later. Also, be on the lookout for my community post so we can do the watch party, because I also play P Valley and all that every Sunday. Plus, we got the new Power Book 2 that's going on.